No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd, la baby.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, a matchup of a pair of place teams between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting.
Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Leading off the afternoon
into the box,
the
Mookie Betts having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Baez fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Corey Seeger. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Will Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, Josh.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And now the first pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Stepping in next, Anthony Rizzo. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Ball 2 now. Naylor is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. The 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he got a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First offering, Wilson Contreras is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. That evens it up 1 and 1. The pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, here is Donovan Casey. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Mora backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 6. The first
okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. So to get his day started at the plate, Darryl Cooley comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season.
Cooley.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2 and set up behind the plate. Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Right back at the mound. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
In now, Mike Soroka. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Naylor.
To the plate now, Josh Naylor. A ball and no strikes. Cooley, the runner at second with 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Now to bat, Ian Happ flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Tony Gonsolin enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Chris Bryant now. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a looper to left. Seeger ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. that one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that brings up Javi Baez. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cubs lead it 8-0. The batter will be Gavin Lux, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Tony Gonsolin stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Now the 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. And that's a special home run. Mookie Betts continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The center fielder.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 8 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Leading off
and stepping in, Seeger Mora.
The second baseman, Seeger Mora.
First delivery to him. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third
so
baseman.
With one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Up next, Darryl Cooley. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, Mike Soroka.
Mike.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger is under this one. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Smith is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Corey Seeger is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Left side, but well foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box now, Donovan Casey. Ball 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something
here. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Edwin Rios, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And there are runners at the corners now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is right there, 1 down. Next up, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 31 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Alex Vesia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Vesia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the basket, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center is second of the game as this lead got even wider. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs, the lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Now the pitch. Seeger Mora is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Cooley.
Into the box, Darryl Cooley, a bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the 3rd. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. At the plate, Gavin Lux, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lux is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 8 home runs and 37 RBIs. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hit to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Turner, base runner at 1st with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to 1st.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
So next to bat will be Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, and they remain well behind. Joe Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Naylor.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, Josh Naylor.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone. This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy's missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
Chris Bryant is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And he misses 2 and 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And that one yanked just foul. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. first pitch of the AB now. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking a batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-roll where they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like a snowman in his scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Wilson Contreras is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he fouls this one off. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Seeger Mora. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through. Here's Corey Seeger. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
The shortstop.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The left fielder, number 31.
Next up is Donovan Casey, singled last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Naylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Seeger stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for LA. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready now is Darryl Cooley, trying to stay perfect. He's 3 for 3 so far.
Darryl Cooley.
First delivery to him. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Here's the first pitch. Mike Soroka comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Josh Naylor, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Edwin Rios,
the third baseman, Edwin,
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. Line towards center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and up next will be Gavin Lux. Right there for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Skied into straightaway right. Bryant is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Scott Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ian Happ to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. First pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now back, the right fielder, Rizzo.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now back, the first baseman, Anthony.
So the next to bat will be Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
So next to hit is Wilson Contreras, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set, here it comes. Line drive to left. Casey finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. The Cubs lead this one 18-1. Here's Mookie Betts. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next at the plate will be Seeger. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pause, now the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Cooley has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings up Will Smith. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Stepping in now, Donovan Casey, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top, 18-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Not shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 23 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. Clayton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Seeger Mora. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Darryl.
Stepping up is Darryl Cooley. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Nico Horner will get the call here.
hitting for the Cubs, number 2, Seeger.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Lux ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Naylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Cubs lead it 19-3. Roberto Ozuna takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And now in the box, Max Muncy starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Max Muncy is retired to kick off the ninth.
Edwin Rios.
So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naylor is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman. Gavin.
So now here is Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
19-3 today. Chicago bang out 10 home runs. Mike Soroka hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Clayton Kershaw permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I ain't never front up for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They won't stick in with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
Time of the ball game. 3.
Perish the pain.
Inside the Show.